Good afternoon, everyone. Today's project's a good one. I am going to make my own paste wax. I probably could go to the store and buy it cheaper, but I'm going to use some beeswax supported by our local beekeepers and some teak oil. I'm going with the teak oil because it's meant for hardwood and it's going to soak in good. And I treated this bench top with some shellac, which was a mistake because it's not durable at all, and I have paint spatters and everything all over the place. So I am going to sand this down. I have an old shelf which I have no idea what this is made out of, so I'm going to sand this down. Got some old fence picket and a piece of oak. So let's get this all sanded down. Let's get something mixed up and let's get this taken care of. Okay, now that I got this hard part done, I went to St. Vincent thrift store and bought this nice pan. I was going to make a double boiler, but this thing's got like a cast iron on the bottom. It's where is it? Wherever. So I am going to put this on here. I know I can scorch this and I don't want to scorch it, so I'm going to put my teak oil and the beeswax in there so I don't scorch the beeswax. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to weigh everything up and we'll go from there. 4.9, so we're going to go 5, we're going to go 10 ounces, see what happens. Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I used to weigh too much. That's a piece of oak. Okay, and then this is a red pine fence picket. So that looks pretty good too. Just wondering how this is going to be to the touch. Never used paste wax before. I don't know what this is. It's kind of heavy, so I'm thinking it might be maple because it doesn't look like oak. So I don't know. If someone else knows, they can let me know. Okay, that's not working the way I want it to. I'm going to thin this down and go from there. Seems to be a little too thick, a little too pasty. Yeah, that's not going to clean up very good at all. So that's 2 ounces. I'm going to put 4 more ounces in there and make it 6 ounces. So this time I'm turning this up to high until I can see a little bit of evaporation coming out of here, and I'm going to turn it down about halfway because last time it was a little bit too high and it took a long time for it to cool down. Then when this is still hot, I'm going to dump it into this other pan and mix it all together. Since there's an extra 2 ounces in here, it should work out pretty decent. Should thin it down some more. And if it's not thin enough, then I'll add some more. Probably should not have done the whole side over here, but we'll see how this works out. I think that's it. I'm going to let her sit overnight and see what it looks like in the morning. So while that's cooling down, these pieces were hit with the first batch of beeswax, which is really thick, which is kind of sticky on there. So I'm going to use some heat on it. Get it to soak in. Heat it up till it's shiny and then let it go from there, see what happens. Okay, that's going to be it for me for today. This bench turned out really nice. I got a couple sticky spots yet. I'm just going to hit with the heat gun and wipe up the excess. My second batch, I probably shouldn't have done the whole bench just because it was a little bit too thick, but I just wanted to get it done. So I fought with it a little bit today getting the rest off, but I got it off. And this third batch is 1 part beeswax, 2 parts teak oil, and it'll be quite a bit thinner, so it should go spread out a lot farther, because that's what I had a problem with. It was just too thick. So any comments or suggestions down below. Everybody have a good evening, and we'll see you on the next one.